Do you often find yourself the only single person at gatherings with friends and family wondering why? Have you been on countless dates only to end up back where you started? Do you ever wonder if there's something wrong with you? What if I told you it's not about you, but your beliefs? What if everything you thought you knew about relationships was wrong? Get ready to uncover the 7 common relationship myths and learn how to overcome them. Your love life transformation starts now. Myth number 1. True love doesn't require effort. We grow up believing that true love should be effortless thanks to fairy tales, romantic movies, and social media. These sources paint a picture of perfect, easy love. But is that the whole story? Not quite. Behind the scenes, the reality is much different. The truth is that relationships need constant effort, understanding, and compromise. Believing love should always be easy can lead to neglect and unmet expectations, often resulting in breakups. How does this myth keep you single? Expecting effortless love sets you up for disappointment. Unrealistic expectations make every partner seem inadequate. This leads to abandoning relationships at the first sign of trouble instead of working through issues and growing together. You might also develop a fear of commitment, thinking effort means something is wrong. What to do instead? Accept challenges as a natural part of any relationship. See effort as a sign of care and commitment. Invest time and energy in nurturing your connection. Celebrate your achievements together, and view obstacles as growth opportunities. By shifting your mindset, you open up to deeper, more meaningful relationships that can stand the test of time. Myth number 2. If the relationship was meant to be, it will last forever. The phrase, "if it's meant to be, it will just work out," sounds comforting, but let's be honest, it's far from reality. Successful relationships thrive on communication and effort, not fate. Think of a relationship like caring for flowers. Without regular watering and attention, they will wither. The same goes for relationships. They need continuous nurturing to flourish. How does this myth keep you single? Believing a relationship will last forever simply because it's meant to be can make you passive. For instance, you might walk away after an argument instead of apologizing, assuming things will fix themselves because you're meant to be. This attitude can lead to breakups as your partner grows tired of unmet needs and lack of effort. Relying on fate creates unrealistic expectations, making long-term relationships hard to sustain. What to do instead? Recognize that lasting relationships require continuous effort and active participation. Every relationship faces challenges, and they grow stronger through open communication and mutual effort. Shift from a belief in fate to an engaged approach, actively working together to build a lasting and meaningful relationship. Myth number 3. Avoid asking important questions early on. You've probably been told to keep things light when dating and avoid asking important questions too soon. Topics like marriage, children, or future plans might seem intimidating early on. But here's the truth. If these questions scare someone away, it's a sign you're not on the same page. Discussing crucial topics in the early dating stage ensures compatibility and prevents misunderstandings later. How does this myth keep you single? Avoiding important questions can lead to unmet expectations and disappointment. You might fear that addressing serious topics too soon could push potential partners away, but avoiding these conversations wastes time and emotional energy on relationships that don't align with your long-term goals. This fear keeps you in short-term relationships that never fully develop. What to do instead? Be brave and bring up important topics early. Gradually ask about values, life goals, and deal breakers as you get to know each other. Open communication builds trust and ensures you're both on the same page. This approach fosters deeper connections and helps you avoid investing in relationships that aren't right for your future. Myth number 4. They should know why I'm upset. It's easy to assume that if someone truly loves you, they should read your mind. You might wonder, why isn't he apologizing if he obviously offended me? But here's the truth. Expecting your partner to know why you're upset without telling them is unrealistic and leads to unnecessary conflict. I used to get upset with my partner for not understanding why I was hurt, but once I started communicating openly, our relationship improved significantly. Keep in mind that your partner wasn't raised the same way you were, so he really doesn't know why you are upset if you do not tell him. How does this myth keep you single? Assuming your partner knows what upsets you prevents clear communication. This leads to misunderstandings, resentment, and unresolved issues. Psychologically, this creates a toxic environment where partners feel constantly judged and misunderstood. Without open dialogue, your needs and feelings go unaddressed. leading sooner or later to relationship breakdowns. What to do instead? Practice clear and open communication. When something bothers you, calmly explain to your partner what upset you and why. Use I statements to express your feelings without placing blame. This approach fosters understanding and strengthens your connection. Open communication builds a healthier, more supportive relationship where both partners feel heard and respected. Myth number 5. When it's the right person, you'll just know. Love at first sight sounds romantic, doesn't it? It's like a love story out of a fairy tale. But real life isn't always that simple. The truth is that recognizing the right person takes time, effort, and mutual growth. How does this myth keep you single? Believing you'll know when you've met your Mr. or Mrs. Right can lead to unrealistic expectations and missed opportunities. You might overlook potential partners who don't immediately give you that love at first sight spark, or feel discouraged when relationships require effort. Psychologically, this myth can create a passive approach to love, where you wait for a magical moment, rather than actively building a connection. If on a first date, you don't feel that magical spark, you might not even give the potential partner a chance, even though they could actually be the one. This can keep you stuck in a cycle of short-lived relationships or prolonged singlehood. What to do instead? Understand that building a strong, lasting relationship takes time and effort. Get to know potential partners deeply before making judgments. Look for compatibility in values, goals, and communication styles. Focus on mutual respect, trust, and the ability to grow together. By shifting your mindset, you'll be more open to finding and nurturing a meaningful relationship rather than waiting for a breathtaking spark moment. Myth number 6. Happy couples never fight. It's a common belief that if a couple is truly happy, they never argue. This idea suggests that constant harmony is the hallmark of a healthy relationship. But this isn't true. In reality, arguments are a natural part of any relationship because they involve two people with different life experiences and perspectives. When handled correctly, arguments can help you understand each other's points of view and strengthen your bond. How does this myth keep you single? Believing that happy couples never fight can lead you to avoid conflict at all costs. This avoidance prevents you from addressing important issues, causing resentment and unresolved tension. You might end relationships prematurely, thinking that any disagreement means you're not compatible. This keeps you stuck in a cycle of short-term relationships, never allowing for deeper connection and growth. What to do instead? Understand that arguments are normal. They provide opportunities to understand each other better and resolve issues. Focus on healthy communication during conflicts. Listen actively, express your feelings calmly, and work towards finding solutions together. By embracing conflicts as chances for growth, you'll build a stronger, more resilient relationship where both partners feel heard and valued. Myth number 7. Jealousy is a sign that they really love you. Many people believe that jealousy is a sign of true love. It's easy to think that if someone gets jealous, it means they care deeply about you. But here's the truth. Jealousy is often more about control and insecurity than genuine affection. It can stem from a fear of losing you or not feeling good enough rather than true love. When jealousy dominates a relationship, it can lead to possessiveness, mistrust, and emotional manipulation. How does this myth keep you single? Believing that jealousy is a sign of love can lead you to accept and even encourage possessive behavior. This creates an unhealthy dynamic where controlling actions are mistaken for devotion. Over time, this erodes your self-esteem and makes you feel trapped. You might end up in toxic relationships, mistaking jealousy for passion, or avoid relationships altogether, fearing the negative aspects of jealousy. What to do instead? Recognize that healthy relationships are built on trust and mutual respect, not jealousy. Feeling secure in a relationship comes from open communication and understanding, not possessiveness. Focus on building trust with your partner and addressing any insecurities openly. By fostering a relationship based on trust and respect, you'll create a healthier, more supportive connection where both partners feel valued and secure. Having debunked these 7 myths, it's clear how they can distort our understanding of love and relationships. As Miley Cyrus wisely said, "I think that's what is wrong with a lot of relationships if you don't have time to be able to be yourself." This brings up an important question. Are you being yourself when starting new relationships, or are these myths holding you back? Have you believed that true love is effortless or that happy couples never fight? Maybe you've thought jealousy is a sign of love. Take a moment to consider which of these myths have kept you single. What new perspectives can you embrace to break free from these misconceptions and find the love you truly deserve? Don't settle for less. Believe in your journey and trust that the right person will value you for who you truly are. Remember, your love story starts with you. If you found this video helpful, comment below and share which myth you related to the most. Hit like, share this video with friends who need to hear this, and subscribe for more insights on building healthier, happier relationships. Thanks for watching.